Today we're going to learn how to play an awesome drum fill using just our kick drum and our floor tom. So let's get started. Hey everyone, Gabe here from drumbeatsonline.com, a website that helps you become a better drummer. So today we're going to learn how to play a really fun fill using just our kick drum and our floor tom primarily. So there are three things that you need to know about this drum fill. Number one is that we're playing this fill in 16th notes, and we're occupying every single one of those 16th notes. The second thing that you need to know is that this fill is 2 measures long. So a lot of our fills were generally just playing 1 measure long. This time we're doubling it, which is going to be a lot of fun. And the third thing that you need to know is the patterns in our hands might change a little bit, but in between everything that we're doing on our hands is going to be 2 bass drum notes. So every time you're playing your kick drum, you're going to hit it twice. So that is a rule that is going to go across this whole drum fill. So with all those things said, now let's jump right into this fill. All right, so let's split this drum fill up into 2 different parts. So what we're going to do for part 1 is we're going to hit our floor tom once with either your right or your left hand. After that, we're going to have 2 notes on the kick drum. Then we're going to have 2 notes on the floor tom. Then 2 notes on the kick drum again. And then you're going to use right and left for the snare drum and the floor tom at the same time. And then 2 notes on the kick drum again. So remember, all those notes on the kick drum, you're always going to have 2 notes. So really all you have to focus on are, what are my hands doing? Because you know what your kick drum's going to be doing after that, right? So in this case, you can just think of it as 1 on the hands, then 2 on the kick, then 2 on the hands, 2 on the kick, and then 1 with both hands. So 1, 2, 1. So let me show you what that pattern sounds like at a few different tempos so you can get more of a feel for how this pattern sounds. Check it out. All right, so now let's jump into part 2. So part 2 is really nice because we're repeating the same sticking pattern just 2 times. And the sticking pattern is almost identical to part 1. The only difference is going to be the first notes that you're playing on your hands. Everything else is going to be the same. So let me walk you through the pattern real quick. You're going to start off with 3 notes on the floor tom instead of 1 like we did last time. This time we're doing 3. And then we're going to do 2 notes on the kick drum. And then we're going to 2 notes on the floor tom. This should be familiar. Then 2 notes on the kick drum. And then 1 on the snare and the floor tom with both your hands. And then 2 on the kick drum again. So now we're just counting down with our hands. We're going 3, 2 on the kick drum, 2 on our hands, 2 on the kick drum, 1 on our hands, 2 on the kick drum. So we're going to be repeating that pattern 2 times, and the only difference is on the end of that second time of the pattern, we're just cutting off the double kick drum after you hit the snare drum. You're just going to crash in on beat 1. So let me show you what this second part of the drum fill sounds like at a few different tempos, and then we'll slap it all together. All right, so now let's combine part 1 and part 2 together to play this full drum fill, and I'll show it to you at a few different tempos, and hopefully you guys can try to play along. So there's a lot of notes on those kick drums. Those doubles can get pretty tricky as the tempo starts to rise. But if you want to check out my drum lesson course specifically for foot drum speed, you can check that out right over here. It's called the Speedy Foot Lesson Pack. I think you'll love it. If not, there's a bunch of other ones on drumbeatsonline.com. Or you can check out my last YouTube lesson right over here. And feel free to comment any questions that you might have in the comment section below. I love answering your guys' questions and engaging with you guys down there. It's so fun. So thanks so much for watching this lesson, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.